BitBoy Crypto is not taking his lawsuit lightly and is fighting back against the lawyers who filed the claim. A video which I'll show in a moment shows BitBoy, aka Ben Armstrong, incredibly ticked off after being served to appear in a court after the lawyers in the case filed paperwork claiming BitBoy was harassing them and their entire law firm. Now, this entire debacle started around a month ago when BitBoy was included in a lawsuit with 9 other YouTube creators for being paid to promote the FTX platform to their audience. BitBoy has repeatedly said that he was never paid to promote FTX and has been on an absolute rage to take down this law firm since the case became public. Over the past few weeks, every creator, with the exception of one, has now been served paperwork showing that they have been sued. This is a requirement when you sue someone that a process server must deliver the lawsuit directly to the person so that they can make no claims that they don't know that they are actually being sued. Earlier this week, BitBoy Crypto had his lawsuit delivered to him, and the video that was released during that delivery is quite a spectacle.
Fuck you. I received this paperwork. I love it. I'm going to bury you. I don't think you understand how misled on the situation you are and how wrong. You're going to find out, and you're going to pay, bud. Let's go.
That clip surfaced a few days ago on the law firm's YouTube channel as an unlisted video and is being used to show, in their opinion, that Ben Armstrong is harassing them. The law firm has filed paperwork with the courts showing continued attempts by both Ben and his supporters to, in their opinion, harass and discredit their work. Ben has released dozens of tweets calling out the lawyers who are suing him, making claims he would get their license removed, retweeting memes of him chasing around the lawyer, and even going so far as to tell his audience to leave a review of the law firm to tank their rankings because they are, as he says, ambulance chasers. Despite other lawyers telling BitBoy he needs to be careful, and this could very easily be seen as harassment, BitBoy decided to carry on and eventually started sending emails to the law firm with one reading, "Hey mother effer, guess you do know who I am, bitch. You are such an unbelievably dumb mother effer that you are leading a lawsuit against me when I never even promoted FTX. Expect a countersuit, bitch. Hey Steven, you didn't tell me that your boy here is suing me. He's a toxic ambulance-chasing cancer. Thank you, Ben Armstrong." After that, even more emails started to flood into the law firm from either Ben or some of his supporters with very threatening language. One of them stated, "You're choosing war with an anonymous community while you yourself are not. Only a couple bitcoins get you and your family shot. Please be careful. These people are dangerous and you have provoked them." Another email states, "You're effed. Filing frivolous lawsuits, prepare for hell. You were humiliated today, LOL." Now, believe it or not, the harassment didn't stop there, as the law firm has provided proof of dozens of threatening voicemails being left, as well as hundreds of unanswered calls from unknown numbers being placed to their office number within just a few hours. BitBoy Crypto has continued to play down what he has done, claiming it's no big deal, but I think he underestimated just exactly what he is doing. As someone who is not a lawyer, this is just my opinion, but from all the evidence the law firm has presented, I think there could be an actual case of harassment against BitBoy, or even potentially cyberstalking claims. Now again, I'm in no way a lawyer, so I could be wrong, but I think any normal person can see that the continued calls, tweets, and emails Ben has made to the office make him look very bad, and definitely don't paint him as the victim in this situation. Now, unfortunately for BitBoy, the situation has gone from bad to worse, as he has now been included in another class action lawsuit. This one against the Binance crypto platform, as well as BitBoy Crypto and Graham Stephan for promoting the BNB token, which the law firm claims is an unregistered security. This case, unlike the FTX one, seems to have a lot more merit to it, and obviously BitBoy is not happy having his name on yet another billion-dollar lawsuit. It's unfortunate that BitBoy has gone this route, and has apparently not learned any compassion or understanding from his past trials. Just 3 months ago, BitBoy had his home swatted and had SWAT officers point guns at him after they had believed he had murdered his children.
And I walk out, I walk right here on my back concrete pad, and right about the time I get here, all of a sudden the 7 SWAT team members bust through. And it's very surreal because I had heard the walkie-talkies on the other side. I knew they were close, but they busted in through the gate. And they came in guns drawn, like 7 AR-15s pointed right at me. And they are on me in a second. And the first thing I hear is, "Hands up, hands up, hands up, hands up."
And then they said, "Does he even have a job?" And the second they said that, I realized, oh, we've been swatted. So I said, actually, he has a job. He's a YouTuber. He's got a lot of followers, and not everyone likes him. And so I think our home's been swatted.
After going through a horrible experience like that, you would think he would not want to subject others to anything else like that, yet he continues to attack the law firm that sued him, as well as the individual lawyers in the case. While this is clearly different than a full swatting attempt, I would think that he would understand just how detrimental this constant attack can be against someone's mental health, and would stop doing this, but he doesn't seem to want to go down that route. Now, how these billion-dollar cases play out for BitBoy, Graham Stephan, and the rest of the influencers, I really don't know, but at least the other influencers appear to be handling this like adults and through the court of law, instead of resorting to petty online attacks like BitBoy Crypto, who seems to be operating with the mentality of a 5-year-old.